Oğuz lived a simple life. He was a man of routine, finding comfort in the predictability of his days. He worked in a bakery, he kneaded dough, he shaped bread. The smell of freshly baked bread was his constant companion. Every day was the same. Istanbul bustled around him. The city was alive, but Oğuz felt disconnected from its energy. The city was a symphony of the chatter of people, the honking of cars, the calls of street vendors. The smell of spices filled the air. But Oğuz felt lost. He felt alone. Amidst the crowd, he was just another face. One day, Oğuz felt drawn to a place that seemed to call out to him, a place he had never been before. It was as if an invisible force was guiding him. It was the Hagia Sophia. The grand structure stood tall, its history and beauty captivating. He had seen it from afar. Its magnificence always intrigued him, but he never felt the urge to visit. Its dome, a majestic presence above the city. He felt a pull, a magnetic attraction he couldn't explain, a need to be near it, to understand why it called to him. Oğuz walked towards the Hagia Sophia. His heart beat faster. Each step felt like a journey towards something profound. He felt a strange anticipation, a mix of excitement and curiosity. He had never believed in miracles. Life had taught him to be practical, to rely on what he could see and touch. But something was changing inside him. A spark of hope, a glimmer of belief. He was ready to believe, ready to embrace the unknown, and let it guide him. The doors of Hagia Sophia loomed large. Oğuz hesitated, feeling the weight of history pressing down on him. The ancient structure seemed to whisper secrets of the past, inviting him in yet challenging his courage. He took a deep breath, gathering his resolve. With a determined step, he crossed the threshold, leaving the bustling world outside behind. The vastness of the space took his breath away. The grand domes and arches seemed to stretch infinitely, creating a sense of awe and wonder. The air was cool and quiet, a stark contrast to the noise outside. It felt like stepping into another world, a sanctuary of peace and reflection. It smelled of incense and thyme, a blend of the sacred and the ancient. The scent carried stories of countless prayers and moments of contemplation. Sunlight streamed through the high windows, casting ethereal beams that danced across the floor. The light seemed almost tangible, a bridge between the heavens and the earth. It illuminated the ancient mosaics, bringing to life the intricate designs and vibrant colors. Each piece of the mosaic told a story, a fragment of a larger narrative. They shimmered with gold and color. Oğuz felt small, insignificant. Yet in that insignificance, he found a connection to something greater than himself. But he also felt a sense of peace, a profound tranquility that seemed to seep into his very soul, calming his thoughts and easing his worries. He sat down on a bench. He closed his eyes. He listened. He heard whispers, soft and low. They were like echoes from the past, voices of those who had come before him. He couldn't understand the words. They were in a language long forgotten, yet they resonated deeply within him. But he felt their meaning. They spoke of history, of faith, of the countless souls who had found solace within these walls, of the enduring spirit of this place. Oğuz opened his eyes. He felt different. He felt lighter, as if the weight of the world had been lifted from his shoulders, replaced by a sense of purpose and clarity. Oğuz walked slowly through the Hagia Sophia, feeling the weight of history around him. The ancient structure, with its towering minarets and grand domes, seemed to whisper secrets of the past. He stopped at the ancient marble columns, marveling at their timeless beauty and strength. Each column told a story, etched in the stone by the hands of countless artisans. He touched their smooth, cool surfaces. He felt a connection, a bridge to the past. The cold marble seemed to pulse with the energy of those who had come before him, to the countless hands that had touched them before. He could almost hear their whispers, feel their presence. He looked up at the mosaics, their vibrant colors still vivid after centuries. They depicted scenes from the life of Jesus, angels with golden wings, saints with solemn faces. Each piece of the mosaic was a testament to the devotion and skill of the artists. The stories they told were timeless, resonating with Oğuz's soul. He felt a tear roll down his cheek. He didn't know why. Then, he saw it. A ray of sunlight breaking through the clouds. It fell on a particular spot on the floor, illuminating it with a divine glow. As Oğuz watched, the light intensified. It formed a shape, a radiant white dove, a symbol of peace and hope. It hovered for a moment, as if suspended in time. Then it vanished. Oğuz was stunned, his heart pounding. He had seen a miracle. In that moment, he felt a profound sense of connection to the divine, to the history that surrounded him, and to the future that awaited. Oğuz left the Hagia Sophia a changed man. He carried the miracles with him. The whispers, the dove of light. They filled him with a new sense of purpose. He was no longer lost. He went back to his bakery. But everything was different now. He saw the dough as a gift, the bread as a blessing. He treated his customers with kindness. He smiled more. He laughed more. People noticed the change in Oğuz. He radiated a newfound joy. He told them about his experience, about the miracles he had witnessed. Some dismissed his stories, but others listened with open hearts. They too felt the pull of Hagia Sophia. The Hagia Sophia stood tall, a testament to empires and beliefs. It had seen it all, conquests, transformations. Yet it remained, a beacon of hope, a symbol of faith. Oğuz continued to visit the Hagia Sophia. He found solace within its walls. He shared his story with others. He reminded them of the power of belief, of the possibility of miracles. In a world that often felt cold and indifferent, Oğuz found warmth. He found meaning. He found it in the heart of Istanbul, in the enduring spirit of Hagia Sophia.